This is Brian O'Neill. Brian, how are you?
Great. How are you?
You're outrageous.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Brian O'Neill. Sir, would you please introduce, let's start with the bass player on the end.
Bass player. That's my one and only brother, Mr. Kevin O'Neill.
Kevin, you're his brother? You have my deepest sympathy. Kevin, I mean, do you get along well?
He does good. I would have rather had a sister.
Well, I want to ask you about this little piece of business here. What is your name, sir?
Gus Lunderman.
Has he ever missed?
He's hit me.
I would hate to be on the receiving end of that. While we're here, Brian, who's the gentleman behind us on drums?
Steve Felix on drums.
Steve, nice to have you with us, sir. Continuing on down the line.
This is Victor Johnson on guitar.
Hello, Victor. And the last man on the end.
This is Michael Jones on synthesizer.
Plays it like a Night of the Living Dead is going on over there. Let's step up to the bar here a minute. Hello. I watch this act, and I figure that you've not only got to offend white people, black people, people of all ethnic backgrounds. Do you get a lot of heat with this act?
No, I think I get more recognition than heat, really, the way I look at it.
Oh, no, wait a minute. No, let's face it. 20 years ago, you put, how many, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6 guys together, all black, with the exception of the drummer, who's a Chicano, which is an interesting combination to begin with. They would have expected rhythm and blues. Why did you play, what is it, rock and roll?
Well, it was a musical choice for me as well as something that I felt helped me express more of what I like doing in everyday life.
Nobody's ever accused you of having racist overtones to your music? I mean, on those broad faces you make and the step and fetch it stuff?
Well, I think some people that have limited vision are offended on the left, and some people who have the same thing on the right are offended. But
you got them in the middle?
I'm real strong. We're not worried about them.
Yeah, all right. I love it. Do you have a handle that you put on your music? Do you have any name for it?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to share that with the rest of us?
We call it minimum wage rock and roll.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the BusBoys.
So my Hollywood lesson is that somebody telling you no, for whatever reason, no black band, you don't have the hits, you'll never make it. All those things are just an expression of I don't know yet until later, until everybody else likes it, at which point people will assume an amazing amnesia that is like, it's like nothing you've ever seen. They come up to you and say, I always believed in you. I knew there was something special in you, my man. Your job as an artist is to have that same amnesia and go, I know you did. I always appreciated that wonderful support. And yes, you did make the BusBoys. So that was that's my Hollywood start and career story that is still true today.
The short story of the birth of Brian and my twins. I was 4 months pregnant before I found out I was pregnant. And then my boys were born 8 weeks premature. So I was only knowingly pregnant maybe 3.5 months. I found out right after Thanksgiving in '95 that I was pregnant. The boys were born in March, very early. So when the boys were premature, they stayed in NICU at Cedars-Sinai for the next 8 weeks. And 8 days after they were born, I had a burst aortic valve, so I had valve replacement surgery. So while the boys were being cared for in the hospital on the 4th floor, I was being cared for in the hospital on the 8th floor. And it was all a blessing. They took really good care of us at the hospital, and they're the reason why we're alive today. Everything happened so quickly. One moment, it's just the 2 of you, and before you know it, it's the 4 of you. I'm messing up already.